As a certified fitness trainer since 2002, I've become obsessed with behavior modification, especially modification by creating habits. I always say if I can help my clients create healthy habits, then and only then can I teach them the fitness knowledge they need to know to improve their lives. Keystone habits from the book, The Power of Habit, are the very best way to create healthy habits and create positive change in your life easily. Let's discuss Keystone habits in detail. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kathie Owen. I have been a certified fitness trainer and certified life coach since 2002. I help others transform their lives using the Stop the Mind Screw process. On this channel, we talk about fitness, having a growth mindset, habits, and even some reality transurfing. Today, we are discussing Keystone habits and the key to positive change. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell so you never miss content from me. Now, let's get into the episode. Keystone habits are where positive change begins. We have habits everywhere in our lives, but certain routines, i.e., keystone habits, lead to a cascade of other actions because of them. What are keystone habits? The term is coined by Charles Duhigg in the book, The Power of Habit. They are habits that produce something of a ripple effect, in which one little positive change has the potential to produce other positive changes in all different parts of someone's routine. By all accounts, then, they appear like quite handy little things. Before you can begin forming a keystone habits, you need to understand the habit loop. From the book, The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, he believes that three elements make up this habit loop. We have the cue, and then we have the routine, and then we have the reward. The habit loop is a neurological loop that governs any habit. The habit loop consists of the three elements: a cue, a routine, and a reward. Understanding these elements can help in understanding how to change bad habits or form better ones. Here's an example of this habit loop. Think of walking by the break room and you smell coffee coming from the break room, and it prompts you to go pour yourself a cup of coffee. The cue might be your last action, walking by and smelling the coffee, or even your location. You wouldn't have smelled the coffee if you weren't just outside the break room after all. That was a habit loop. The cue, the routine, and the reward is the cup of coffee. Are you on our email list? Consider joining us today. We offer exclusive weekly stories and content related to fitness, growth mindset, and habits. The Hot Habit Checklist download will have you building healthy, happy habits in no time. Bonus content from Kathie's coaching include a mental diet resource guide and a definite chief aim template and more. You can find this at www.kathieowen.com/fitness. That's KATHIEOWEN. Hope to see you there. Let's get back to the episode. According to Duhigg in the book, he says that when researchers look at how people change their habitual behaviors, they find some changes occur. It seems to set off a chain reaction that causes other patterns to change as well. The power of a keystone habit draws from its ability to change your self-image. We talked about self-image last week. I'll have a link to that episode in the show notes and the description. Imagine how much easier and more fulfilling your lifestyle could be if you discovered one or two keystone habits that naturally put the rest of your life in place. So often we struggle to live the way we want to simply because we don't have the willpower to make different decisions, whether it's having the discipline to eat healthily, the courage to take a risk, or the energy to volunteer more often, or even the drive to perform better at work. We delay these choices even though we know they are important, simply because we don't have the willpower to make something new happen today. Improving your lifestyle and becoming the type of person who has their act together isn't nearly as hard as you might think. In fact, you might need just one keystone habit before the dominoes start following everywhere. What are you doing when everything falls into place? And what is your keystone habit? Find it and do more of it. Keystone habits offer what is known within academic literature as small wins. They help other habits to flourish by creating new structures, and they establish cultures where change becomes contagious. One of the easiest ways to identify and start building keystone habits is to celebrate and identify your small wins every day. Keep a list of small wins throughout your day, and at the end of the week, see which ones repeated the most and made you feel good for the longest time afterward. Those are your keystone habits. I like to do this in my Notion journal. In fact, simply learning Notion and documenting things in my Notion journal became a keystone habit. If you focus on changing or cultivating keystone habits, you can cause widespread shifts. Keystone habits make change possible. According to Duhigg, the importance of keystone habits lies entirely in the fact that they make further change possible. He writes, families who are in the habit of eating together often have kids who get better grades and are more confident. People who have the habit of making their bed exercise more regularly. Willpower helps people succeed beyond their intentions. Other studies have found that people improve willpower in one area of their lives, in the gym, or with their eating habits. Good habits then spill over into other parts of their lives, such as how they manage their money or perform at work. Exercising regularly is a habit many of us want to build to get stronger, look better, and stay healthy. For many people, this is a keystone habit because when they exercise regularly, they also make healthier eating choices. They procrastinate less, wash their dishes earlier, and even use their credit cards less. What triggers a habit? A cue. Time is perhaps the most common way to trigger a new habit. Common morning habits are just one example. Waking up in the morning usually triggers a cascade of habits. Go to the bathroom, take a shower, brush your teeth, get dressed, make a cup of tea or coffee, and you got it. There you go. Here are 8 simple keystone habits that can change your life for the better. Having family dinners. Family dinners can be enjoyable and productive. Bonus points for putting your cell phones away during dinner. Make your bed every morning. Exercising regularly. Tracking what you eat. Developing daily routines. Using Notion. And meditating and planning out your days. Humans are largely consistent and routine. So, what you do without thinking is paramount. The interplay between your routines is more powerful than you realize. Your entire life is a combination of your keystone habits. So, make them worth holding onto. What are you going to do to build keystone habits? And what are you doing this far? All right, that's my episode for today. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. If you know someone who can benefit from this episode, please share it with them. And until next time, I'll see you next time. Peace out and namaste.